Only about 25% of the homes on the market in Mississauga are selling every single month. That's 2 to 3 homes for every 10 that are on the market that are actually getting sold. The other 7 to 8 are sitting. Gone are the days of just putting up a sign on your lawn and getting 25 offers within 3 days. Now that doesn't mean that homes are just sitting on the market forever and not selling. Some homes are actually selling very quickly and, believe it or not, with multiple offers. And multiple offers is starting to become a little bit more common, especially over the last few weeks. If you're considering selling your home in 2023, you're definitely gonna wanna stick around and watch this video because you're gonna learn about all the things that you need to pay attention to ensure that you sell quicker and for more money in 2023. What's up everyone, Nick Vazquez here. If you don't know who I am, I'm a real estate agent born and raised here in Mississauga, and I have years of experience helping people buy and sell properties throughout the GTA. In this video, we're gonna go over everything you need to know to make sure that you get the most money out of the sale of your home in 2023. And if you're thinking about selling your home this year, I'd love to help you get the most amount of money possible. So please feel free to reach out to me, send me a text or an email, or you could book a one-on-one consultation with me. The link is in the description below. Before we get into it, if you find this information valuable, if it's helpful for you at all, please just do me a huge favor and hit that like button. I would seriously appreciate that. Also, if you want to keep yourself informed on everything that's going on in the Toronto real estate market, please consider subscribing to the channel. With that out of the way, let's jump into everything you need to know to sell your house for top dollar in 2023. I'm sure you already know this, but the real estate market we're in right now is very different than the market we had over the last several years. Higher interest rates have caused a lot of people to change their moving plans, and because of that, we're seeing a lull in the market where a lot of buyers decided they're going to sit on the sidelines and wait things out because of all the uncertainty that's going on in the economy. And because all these buyers are taking a time out right now, we are seeing a temporary lull in the market where there's not as many buyers out there. And the truth is that the market you're planning to sell in will dictate what strategy you should be using to try and get the most amount of money. And like any market, but this market specifically, you do have to do things properly to ensure that your home is seen by those buyers who are looking and to ensure that you attract those offers and get the most amount of money for your home. There are many important factors that go into selling your home for top dollar, and it's always best to just hire the realtor that can actually get the results that you're looking for. But for the purposes of this video, we're gonna focus on the 3 most important things that you need to focus on if you're going to be selling your home. And those 3 things are the condition of the home, the price of the home, and the marketing of the home. All 3 of those factors are very important, and in order to be one of the 3 out of every 10 homes that are selling every month, you need to make sure you hit those 3 points properly and do things effectively so that you are actually in that category of the homes that sell. Again, the reality of the market is that you're going to be competing with other homes in your neighborhood, so you need to know how to position your home properly so that you can attract those buyers to your house. So if you want to sell for more money, you got to stand out in those 3 categories. Let's break them each down individually. So number 1 is the condition of your home. It's a beauty contest out there, and the reality is buyers make decisions based on emotion. If a buyer comes into your house and makes an emotional connection with your house, they're going to be more likely to put in an offer and potentially pay more for the house just because they're emotionally invested in the property. The ones that look nicer or present better value to those buyers are the ones that are going to sell quicker and for more money. So that's definitely something you need to pay attention to. This simply just means that making sure that the repairs or the upgrades that you've been putting off actually get done. Now, you don't need to go and upgrade your whole home, do a full gut renovation or anything like that. You could really just focus your energy and money on the specific things that the buyers will actually notice. If you're very focused with your repairs and upgrades, things that the buyers will actually notice, you'll actually get the most bang for your buck. And in a lot of circumstances, you can actually make more money on the sale of your home than the money you actually put into doing those minor renovations. But of course, you need to know what repairs are actually worth doing before you sell. If you have any questions about that, please feel free to reach out to me. I'd love to help you identify what things need to be done before you sell to ensure that you get the most amount of money out of the sale of your home. I can also link you up with some people who can actually do those repairs if you want, if necessary. Again, I'm just here to help, so just reach out to me. Now, another important part about the condition of your home is how it shows. So what kind of feel or vibe is the buyer gonna get when they walk through your home? This is very important, and a huge way that you can impact the way your house shows is to stage it. Staging is all about showcasing your home in an engaging and move-ready state, so it gives the buyer that chance to emotionally connect with your home. It's simply the process of decluttering and depersonalizing the home to make it as neutral as possible, and then adding trendy decor, just to make the experience for the buyer walking through that house a memorable one. Staging also helps to bring attention to some of the amazing things about your house while also minimizing some of the downsides of your house, which will increase the perceived value of what your house is actually worth. It'll also help buyers visualize the space a little bit better and give them an idea of what it would actually be like to live in your home. I don't think it's really any secret anymore, but staging is a sure-proof way to help you get more money for your home. There's a ton of studies that show that if you stage your home, they're gonna sell for 30 times faster or 25% more. Bunch of studies all over the internet, but the fact of the matter is staging helps you get more money. So staging is definitely something that should be done if you want to maximize your profits. And personally for us, we do stage pretty much every listing that we take. So wrapping up this point about the condition of your home, if your home looks really nice, both on the inside and the outside, you'll have that opportunity to develop that emotional connection with those would-be buyers, which will lead to more offers and more money for you in the end. Moving on to the second point, the price of your home. As I've already mentioned, the market that you're in will dictate what pricing strategy you should be using. And in our current market today, you need to make sure that you price your home competitively so that your home stands out as better value compared to the other homes in your neighborhood. So what we would do is take a look at what's been sold in your area so we could see what they look like and what they sold for, and then also look at the homes that are currently on the market in your neighborhood, because that's what your competition is going to be. We would actually walk through those houses that are currently on the market just to get a feel, see, why is this home not selling? Are they priced too high? What's going on with this? It just gives us more information, so when we come to price out your home, we know exactly what's going on with the other houses in the neighborhood. Then together we would come up with a pricing strategy to ensure that you are priced competitively and positioned properly within your neighborhood so that we're attracting the most amount of buyers to your house. Pricing right the first time is super important. You only get one chance to make a first impression on all of those buyers who are looking in your neighborhood, so you definitely don't want to mess this one up. If you price too high, you're going to limit the amount of people interested in your property, which will lead to less showings and less offers. Not really a good position to be in, especially if the market is declining, because then you're gonna have to drop your price, and then if you don't drop it enough, you're gonna wait a little bit and then still be priced too high, and then you're gonna have to drop it again, and it's just not a good situation to be in, because at that point, you're just chasing the market down. Also, if you price too high and then your home sits on the market without selling for a while, then you drop the price, you're gonna have buyers looking at the house thinking what's wrong with it, so not really a position you wanna be in either. Now, obviously, if you price too low, you're gonna be leaving money on the table, so you definitely don't wanna do that either. Of course, there are circumstances where pricing low can be advantageous to you. Basically, what we saw over the last 2 years, everyone was pricing really low, getting multiple offers, and then selling for way more than what the property is actually worth. This does work in some market segments and some pockets throughout the GTA, so it can be a strategy that does still work, but it's very dependent on your neighborhood and what kind of house you have. But either way, your pricing strategy needs to be right for the market of the moment, and that is something that we would figure out with you together to make sure that your house is priced properly so you can get the most money in your pocket in the end. Now let's take a look at the last factor you need to pay attention to, and that is the marketing of the home. Now, the purpose of the first two factors, the condition and the price, the condition is to make the house look really nice. The price is to price it properly so that it's a no-brainer for any buyer who's actually looking in your neighborhood. And then with the marketing, what you're gonna do is use some marketing firepower to push this beautiful property that's priced right to all the buyers who are in the market and attract them to your property so that you get more showings and more offers. Obviously, if you're hiring a great realtor, they will have a marketing plan in place and they'll pretty much take care of all of this for you. Great marketing would include professional photos, professional videos, 3D virtual tours, and other professional marketing materials. This is a must-have if you're hoping to get top dollar for your property. It's crazy how many sellers I see hiring realtors that just go around with an iPhone and take pictures and then throw their house up on the MLS. I mean, that's not how I do things. I believe in investing in the transaction and in the property to ensure that my sellers get the most amount of money. So I always take professional photos, videos, virtual tours, and things like that because I believe in investing in the transaction, and getting the most amount of money with a professional product is what you need to do. In addition to all of that, I like to go above and beyond by using my creative marketing techniques to get your beautiful looking home in front of the thousands of potential buyers out there 24/7. I create a lot of promotional materials and videos to be used for ads on different social media platforms like Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok. And the goal of this is to push out your beautiful looking property and get as many eyes on it as possible. And I do target specific people in the ads. So the ideal avatar of someone who's gonna buy your home is the person that I'm gonna be targeting. This ensures that your home is gonna be shown to the most amount of targeted buyers as possible, which will lead to more showings, which will lead to more offers, and then of course in the end lead to more money for you. So that's a little bit about the marketing piece. If you do this step right, that'll just lead to more traction for your home and attract those buyers who would be willing to pay top dollar. So wrapping up this video, all three of those things are super important for helping you maximize the sale of your home and getting the most amount of money in your pocket in the end. If you do these things right, you will end up selling faster and for more money. I hope you learned something new with today's video. If you are thinking about selling your house in Mississauga, I want to help you get the most money out of your home. Please reach out to me to discuss your plans and we can go over what we do to average an additional 5% on the sale of your home. So just reach out to me, shoot me a text or an email, or book a one-on-one call with me. Links in the description below. Would love to chat about your plans of selling. Also, if you have any questions at all, if you're not thinking about buying or selling, but you have questions, please feel free to reach out to me. Always happy to help, always happy to answer any questions that you may have. I'm just here to provide you with the information that you need so that you can make the most informed decision. Thank you so much for watching the video. If you learned something new or if this was valuable, please just hit that like button. I would seriously appreciate it. Also, if you want to keep yourself informed on everything going on in the real estate market, learn more about real estate specific topics and just the Greater Toronto area in general, please consider subscribing to the channel. Thanks again for all your support. We'll see you on the next one. Peace.